To the Shawn Linton Talk Show. I'm your host, Dr. Linton. I would like to talk to you today about educating Britain, educating the young people by reading. Reading by what we read. Now, I've got before you several newspapers. Papers that you get at the shop. Now, I want to bring. First, I must say that I know that a lot of people read. I was brought up when I grew up. I read everything. Everything was available to me to my reading. I read history books, but we all like different things. Reading material, sports, comic. I did like a read of everything. My favorite was history. Things that is a bit philosophical and in that way scientific. But people are different. You don't have to like the same thing. You don't have to read the same thing. But what we are saying, we are educating our people, and this show is about actually encouraging and educating people to start to read. We need to get back into the habit of reading, and reading. Okay. So I've just got some paper. I am a sort of person, when I see a paper, I will have them stacked. What I'm going to do, I don't know if you have ever seen it, is it like a big portfolio. It's like I've got the black books like that, these stuff here. Yeah, it's like I'm going to bind them into a very big wrap, so I'm going to chop the bit that I don't want. Sometimes the heading, and all you buy is the heading, but you can't go to the shop and say, can I just have the heading of the mail? You need to be able to get it. I think Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, the papers are different prices. On Saturday, it goes up probably a couple of pence, and on Sunday, it goes up probably sometime a pound or 50p to a pound. And I guess for every shops it varies. I've got before you the Daily Mail, and I can't remember exactly why I bought this Daily Mail. Probably it had something to do with Princess Diana, and when they were celebrating, it was way back in August anyway. So I can't really remember, but I think because it was coming up to, I think the 31st of August was our anniversary. So I think this was a reason why I bought it, to see the sons. If you see William and Harry young, and then as adults, 20 years on, and how people still remember 97 to 2017. And at the back of the paper, you'll always find that sport, an update on the sport and whatever your favorite. Sometimes it may be football, sometimes it's boxing, cricket, tennis. Whatever it is, you will find you can read the paper. You don't have to read it all, but it's very good to keep up to date with what is going on. I've got also the Mirror. The Mirror. This was a very sad. I bought it because this was very, very sad. There was an accident. This man was probably, I believe, how many times over his limit, and this entire family was wiped out. This was a very sad time to see. This is called the Sunday Mirror. This one is cost like £1.50, as I said. The Sunday Mirror. They were talking about Bruce. Everybody know Brucey. Brucey. Oh, he was a very good man. So, and we see this is a football again with, some issue footballs, we understand also in the magazines, this magazine is from the Sunday Express. That was about Diana. I don't necessarily read the magazines, depending unless it's got a topic that I like, and because I am an office, I've got some. I keep some for when a male or female come here and they want to have a look through the magazines. I've got paper just to. I've got something for everybody to read. Some of them I chop, most of them I chop, and then if somebody wants it, then they can take it. This is talking about the end of some. But what we're talking about, this is also about, we see it's got nice suits, and sometimes maybe for the style and design, whatever reason. Okay, the Mail. This one is the Mail on Sunday, 170, and it's this again talking about Diana. But reading it, you'll see other topics like crime, You talk about politics. You talk about the army at war. You will see who is going for who want to run for prime minister again, and just different issue pertaining to politics or the everyday running and operation of the country that you live in. The sun, there's a lot of people that buy the sun. The sun is 70p, and I think this is on a Saturday. It's 110 on a Sunday, but it's 110. And it's talking about this baby that died, Charlie. Rest in peace, our era. The church of Charlie. Yeah. Mm-hmm. The beautiful little boy has gone. Oh, blessing. Right, and so this is the sun paper. No, this is a part. Hello, ma'am. How are you? I did phone you. I phoned you because I actually wanted to ask you something. I'm in the middle of production, but it's fine. I mean, if you're okay to speak, what we're talking about is educating Britain to educate our young people. I know you've got children. I know you're a disciplinarian, but a very fair one. Have you got anything just briefly to add? I've got you on speakerphone, and I mean you will be heard on the on the on the video. Have you got any just in brief to say? Well, educating Britain. I've got tons of papers before me. The Mail, the Sun, the Mirror, and just the Daily Express. To encourage young people to read. Read. Have you got anything to add?
I will have something to add, but because I'm in the middle of something as well.
Oh, you're okay. Yes, I understand. I understand. Just say something short, because you're live.
Oh my God.
Keep reading. You know what? I'm so sorry. I caught her unaware. She's always got something. She has got to rehearse, but. Yeah.
We all have to come together.
Yes, that's very, yeah.
And Britain is a good place. It's a free, orientated country. Where, there's no one stopping from learning. It's not like where we're from. It's hard for us to find the funds to go to school, but it's a free country. Everybody can go and learn whatever they want to learn and become whatever they want to become.
That's right. Yes.
And as for me, even at my age, I'm going back to college. I would have been,
wow.
I would have, but it's fun and I'm enjoying going back to college.
That's right. Yes.
So I'm saying it's a free country for everybody to learn, and I know our life becomes
more effective, more. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. I agree with you. Because what you are saying is that some countries have not got now this person on the phone, Miss and she is actually Jamaican, but she's not British. But what she's saying, in Jamaica, for everybody, they don't really have the privilege to going back to school if you haven't got the resources. Exactly. When it's back, yeah, exactly. They do struggle, yeah. And that's right. To utilize. Exactly. To utilize the resources that is there. I agree with you. I agree with you. And I commend you also on trying to help the people in not only in Jamaica but in this very country, because we have to start from home first, and Britain is my home, and this is the reason why I do these videos and I do this blog. I'm not only talking about stretching it over the waters. I'm stretching it beyond here, right here in our realm, in the kingdom of Great Britain, that we have to start by helping. We have to start by using the resources that is here. We got to first recognize exactly what is here. I agree with you, Annette, and thank you for your time, and I will let you go. Thank you. I think your comment was very, very brilliant. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Bye bye. And then she's a charity worker, and she works very hard in trying as an educator in trying to help people in the struggling people in third world countries. So you see, reading is very important. You know, when we talk about, I'm not saying that we need to have a degree or have qualification is different from educating. When you educate yourself, you empower yourself. Yeah, when you're empowered, you are liberated. You are liberated from bondage, bondage of darkness. That darkness I'm talking about is ignorant, not being, not having the ability of illumination. What to illuminate? When the darkness, if this room is like this now, when I switch this light on, then you can say the light is on, the switch is on, so it is on. So if it was dark, then I've illuminated the darkness. So therefore, it dispelled darkness, light dispelled darkness. Education is what dispel ignorance and darkness, and what he allows you to do is to keep your identity. You know, a black person is not going to become white because they are not educated. A white person can't become black, or a Chinese can't become Japanese, or Japanese. You know, you respect your heritage, and you embrace your heritage, but it gives you that ability to transcend to understand and respect culture, to understand and respect religion, other people's religion, to understand and respect boundaries and proximities and laws and barriers and boundaries, and all of these things is given that ability that we don't engage in a false war. And we don't engage into battles that is useless and pointless, but we engage into matters that is understandable by just respecting that is just the other person's ways. That's just the way they do things, the way they choose to do things. But the way I choose to do things is the way I do it, because it's consigned. It is my conviction, and you do it with respect. But this comes by learning. And firstly, you've got to read, and just read every literature. As I said, you've got the mail talking about Prince George. And it's, before I go, because time, you know, we have to make the video very short. I just want to say is that it's good for you to understand the country that you're in, the operation of the country. This is a constitutional monarchy. We understand what is a constitutional monarchy, what is a kingdom, why we have a palace, why we have the House of Lords, why we have the Commons, and we understand what is the operation, what is a system and the operation of the system here, why the religious church system is here. And when we understand that, then you yourself will be liberated to become more accessible and more free, and achieving in achieving your goal and in achieving your ambition that is set you without any limitations. Remember, sky is the limit. Reach for the sky. Read and educate. God bless.